Yeah, apparently there's some magic that can turn water into fish and so on.
And these really creepy things with big eyes.
And I just love the fact that most of the people in that film, all the characters, all the supporting characters, all the old ladies can accept the shit that was going on around them. Like, Sosuke's mother, she knew about Ponyo, about her being a fish, and apparently everyone thought it was a goldfish, even though if you take a closer look, it clearly isn't. And then when she shows up in front of Sosuke as a human form, it's like, hey, this is Ponyo. And
okay, that's normal.
Okay, yeah. Sosuke's mom is like, okay, whatever. There's a lot of magical things that happen in the world. In the meantime, let's get you dried off.
Well, at the same time, she was just chased by big waves made of fish, with a girl walking on top of the water, and a lot of other really weird, trippy shit. So I'm sure she could accept anything by that point. So she's like, well, this is the most normal thing that's happened to me today.
Oh, yeah, indeed. And, of course, there was all the old ladies who were, like, in that bubble where the retirement home is, but everything was flooded by then. It was, like, near the end of the movie.
Jellyfish bubble.
And, they're all happy because they can all walk and stuff. And he's going on, I'm surprised they can accept this, what's going on and stuff. And except for this one old lady, the one that's kind of the meanest, but she can't be that mean because it's a G-rated film.
Yeah.
She didn't believe him for a second or whatever, and
so they had to kind of force her down there.
Yeah, I know. And then my favorite part was she's like, it was like at the scene near the end of the movie. Sosuke was bringing Ponyo, who's like in a fish at this point, and then Ponyo's mother was father. Was trying to tell him to come with him so they can help bring balance and restore everything back to normal or whatever. The old woman was like telling
now it makes sense why Liam Neeson did that.
Yeah. And the old woman was telling Sosuke to not listen to him or whatever. And then Ponyo's dad, he's just like, you don't understand. Look at the moon. And the moon is like this close to your face. It's like, the whole world will be drowned in the water. It's like, and she's and she still goes, oh, I don't believe you. But when I see a moon, this fucking close
it was kind of like
to the sky.
To describe it, it was kind of like the moon in if you ever played Majora's Mask. So
yeah, like that, like the moon in Majora's Mask.
It wasn't like the evil fucking face.
It's like the moon in Majora's Mask. It was that close. I'm like, yeah, I believe you. I'll do whatever you have to say. Fuck the old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sosuke, for a 5-year-old, like I said, I just love it how a mother can send their kid outside during the storm.
Yeah, she's like, oh, just go outside during the hurricane. Find your way to your mother.
Of course, he also...
You'll be alright.
For a 5-year-old, he knows how to light matches. I wasn't supposed when I was 5 years old.
There were safety matches.
Yeah, on the box.
That he burned himself on.
About, 3 times he burned himself in that film, on the boat?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. What else? Alright, now I know what I want to talk about. It's actually the funniest scene I found in the film, and it was like when it happens around nighttime when Sosuke's mom and Sosuke himself got a phone call from their dad saying that he's not going to make it home or whatever. Of course, the mother gets pissed off, and then there's a scene later where you see Dad at the boat, and then of course
he's signaling.
Yeah, they're using the lights to signal, and
had it not been G-rated, it probably would have sounded like fuck off.
I know. Instead, you get a little. Instead, he's just telling him BUGOFF, and he's doing it. It's like bug off, and then it's like
she's like, let me hear it. Bug off, bug off, bug off, bug
off. Dad says he loves you, and then she just gets all pissed off and just still. And it shows under in subtitles, bug off, when she's doing the messaging. It was just so freaking hilarious. I'm like, oh, if this wasn't a G-rated film, she would say something else. Okay.
But maybe not, because it was Miyazaki.
Yeah, Miyazaki. Then again...
I mean, we all know Mononoke wasn't exactly, G-rated, but they didn't really go off the deep end with the cursing or anything there. Maybe a couple words.
But it was pretty dark and violent, and I have to...
Oh, it's still one of my favorite shows.
I still have to question how an arrow can dismember arms and decapitate.
Because it's fucking awesome. Does it matter why?
And basically most of the things that I found that I did find ridiculous in this movie...
Demon Hand!
Yeah. Most of the things I found ridiculous in Ponyo are just little minor nitpicks, and they really don't ruin the film at all. As a matter of fact, it's still an awesome film. And I think that's all I have to say. I'm not entirely sure. This was just a pretty much a generic rambling. It's not really a review. My reviews are more thought out than this, but
yeah, I can't really think of any nitpicks really that I
well,
have.
Was there really anything you didn't like in the film at all? Like,
not particularly. I mean, it was one of his
like I said,
films. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything wrong with the film at all. I mean, there's just like one other nitpick about the shrinking boat and why Sosuke's half shrink, but really, that's not a big fucking deal. I know. Like I said, the only problem I had with the film was, of course, the ending credits. We had to get out there as soon as possible.
Yeah, I guess I can call it a nitpick because that takes my.
Other than that, the voice acting,
whatever.
The voice acting was pretty good. I mean, they have Liam Neeson, Tina Fey, Kate Blanchett. I can't think of anyone else. But
I can't remember the names.
The animation is pretty damn good. Like I said, if you Miyazaki film or whatever. So
soundtrack was really good. You know, some fun stuff in it.
Except for the song at the end.
Except for the shit at the end. We've said that many times.
But yeah, I would say
they're warned. I think they're forewarned.
Yeah, I would say check out this movie if you can in theaters. If not, wait for a DVD release or whatever. And that's another thing I just want to cover. This is the first Miyazaki film that I've actually seen in theaters.
Oh, you never saw Mononoke in theater? I saw it twice.
No.
And I saw Spirited Away, I think.
But that's just it, dude. I don't know if they... I thought those anime films had, like, limited releases. I don't think they were shown worldwide or anything.
Well, this was actually one of his widest releases ever.
Yeah, I know. I was actually shocked that this movie came out in Lafayette, and I was actually kind of happy because I never saw.
Well, like I said, Mononoke, that was pretty limited, but that did make it over here.
I didn't even hear about Mononoke until the VHS release. But yeah, this is like the very first Hayao Miyazaki film
it's not like,
that I've seen in theaters.
It's not like Millennium Actress or anything, you know.
I was actually surprised it made a big release like it did, and for good reason, because this is, like I said before,
well, it's a very family-friendly film, so it's naturally, you know, saleable a lot more than something like Mononoke.
And of course, it's Disney, so
well, Disney, they have a way of getting their stuff seen.
So yeah, this is a great film. Like I said, this is possibly going to be the best film I've seen all this year. I mean, I did enjoy Star Trek, but
I heard that was good.
It was pretty awesome. But I thought Ponyo was better. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little general rambling / review or a personal opinion thing or whatever. Again, Inotech has a DA page. He's a pretty good artist. Have you updated it at all recently?
No, not since Mardi Gras. I drew a Mardi Gras chick, you know. It's like, but that's the last thing I drew. And then I was like, well, I'll upgrade again, and I'll update again, and then I didn't.
Well, anyway, with that said, Darkstream217 and Inotech signing out.